sit down. You don't have to be that formal.
I'm just trying to give you some respect, Chief.
It's a little late in the year to start that. Pushing for a Christmas bonus. Hey. Hey, where's Rudolph?
I don't know. I think we lost him. I'm thinking about putting out an APB.
Hey, there must have been some shock last night for you and Nelson finding Hoffman's body like that.
Oh, was it ever? I mean, we thought he was asleep. The poor old guy was just sitting there holding a watch in his hand. Did you get the coroner's report?
Yeah, I was just looking it over. I thought you'd be interested.
Well, what's the conclusion?
Natural causes, heart failure.
I see.
No, I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, there's no way we can consider him another victim if that was entering your mind.
It's really rotten luck, Chief.
Uh-huh. Yours or his?
Both. Him, of course, mostly. But then there is Gavin. I mean, if Hoffman did know anything about all this watch business.
Calvin, do me a favor. Let's drop this watch business. I think it's a waste of time.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right.
You heard from Tyler lately?
Yeah, he called last night, said that he and Lomiar had a meeting with these two guys to discuss business. And, no, he sounds okay. No problem so far.
When do you expect to hear from him again?
Usually calls pretty late in the day.
All right. I'll be waiting for your call. I got some more things to take care of before my lunch date. Talk to you later.
Okay. Well, you just made a liar out of me.
What?
The chief was here asking about you. I told him you never called this early.
Oh, hey, sorry about that.
Yeah, well, what you got? Anything happen?
Yeah, Kelvin, I want you to check something out for me.
Okay, let's hear it.
Look, we met these two guys last night, a guy named Chummy Davis and Vincent somebody or other. Anyway, they've got this notebook in which they keep records of all their transactions. Now, one of the notations is on a guy named Gunther Wagner.
Yeah, well, I'm not too overwhelmed with that news. We already knew Gunther hung out with some rather unsavory characters.
Yeah, well, you might be more interested in this. Gunther Wagner ordered a box of cartridges. A box of blank cartridges. Now, what do you think that means?
Gerard was so sure she could prove that Sky bought another watch to fool the police. Now Bobby is dead, and so is the jeweler they think she was going to see. There must be some kind of a connection.
No, I know it seems that way, but look, here. It says that Mr. Hoffman died of a heart attack. There is no relation between those two deaths. It's just an awful coincidence.
Oh, come on, Nicole. I don't care what it looks like to the authorities. 2 deaths within the last 2 days. Somehow they are linked to Skylar Whitney and that watch, and no one is going to make me believe differently.
Jody, will you please listen to me? Now, just accept the facts the way they are. It was Shakespeare, some great big brain like that, who said, things without remedy should be without regard.
Well, sure, it's easy for him to say. But his wife, Anne Hathaway, wasn't rotting in jail.
Touche. Where are you going? Are you going to see Gavin?
Yeah. I just hope that he is in a good mood.
Well, I can guarantee you one thing. He'll be in a better mood than you are.
Well, I hope
Bye-bye.
so. Bye. This is ready for your signature, Mrs. Gavin.
Oh, thank you, Dawn.
I hope that you won't mind me saying this, but I overheard you and Dr. Kavanaugh talking about inviting his patients here for dinner, Miss Avery.
Yes, we were. You'll get a chance to meet JInx Avery after all, Nora.
Well, I'm really very surprised.
Oh?
I mean, I just want to ask you, why are you bringing that woman into your home?
What?
I hope you'll understand that it's out of feelings of fondness for you and Dr. Kavanaugh that I'm saying this, but frankly, JInx Avery sounds like nothing but trouble.
I'm trying to be nice to her. I thought I might as well, since everyone else is trying so hard.
I'm sorry, it's not my place to say this, of course. It's just that she sounds like a really peculiar person. If Dr. Kavanaugh was my husband...
Well, he's not, is he? Thank you for your concern. I really appreciate it, but, you'll excuse me. I really don't think there's anything further to say on the subject.
Whitney residence?
Spencer, it's Nora.
What is it, Nora? What do you want?
Oh, you could be a little more cordial. After all, I'm inviting you to lunch today.
Why so generous all of a sudden?
Why, I'm always generous. But more so today. Because I feel good and I want other people to be happy too.
The only time that you're happy is when other people are miserable, Nora. I have a distinct feeling you've been causing somebody some harm. You want to go celebrate?
Well, that's silly. Well, lunch or no?
All right. Where? When?
Sid's place, 1 o'clock.
All right. Bye-bye. Yes?
Yes, I'd like to speak to Mr. Whitney, if you don't mind.
No. Will you please tell me what it will take to keep you police officers from hounding me in my house, Mr. Stone?
I wasn't aware that the restriction applied to me, Mr. Whitney. I knew that Damian Tyler was unwelcome here, as you've made that clear on several occasions. But I thought you'd be satisfied by the fact that he's been suspended.
Yes, I find that a very comforting thought. You can go now, Spencer. I'll call you if I need you. Well, all right. Get on with it, will you?
A small detail has come to my attention with regard to a former servant of yours, Gunther Wagner.
What about him?
We've been informed that he bought a box of blank cartridges. Would you know anything about that by any chance?
Blank cartridges? No. I wouldn't know anything about it, and I don't know whether I'd believe the story or not. As far as I know, Gunther never owned a gun.
Mr. Whitney, are you sure you know nothing about a box of blank cartridges?
I just told you that, didn't I? How many times do I have to repeat it? Now, if you don't have any more questions, I have got affairs to take care of. Thank you.
Certainly. Oh, one more thing, please. Have you had occasion to buy a watch from a Hoffman's antique jewelry store?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. For my wife. An old pendant watch. Now, is there a criminal action in that?
Oh, no. Thank you for your time.
Whitney?
What is it, Spencer?
I was wondering if I might leave the house for lunch today. Will you be needing me, sir?
No, I won't be needing you, Spencer. You may go.
Thank you, sir.
And some big help you turned out to be, Gunther. Even from the grave, you're behind this. I know it somehow. You're behind it. Why didn't you just buy the cartridges somewhere out of town, instead of getting them from your crummy friends? Now I'm going to have to find them. But hell, I can't even remember their names. All I can remember is that they hung out in some hole in the wall. What was the name of that place? Damn you, Gunther! Why won't you stay dead?
Oh, it's perfect. Thank you, Sid.
Sid, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but you're looking kind of drawn out today. You sure feeling all right?
Well, I could just use a good night's sleep.
Guess I'm having a hard time getting over Bobby's death.
Wow, poor Sid.
Oh, Kelly, I didn't know what to say.
I didn't either. Well, anyway, how'd your acting class go last night?
Oh, it was fine. Except that our numbers are dwindling. 2 of the new students had to leave. There are only 7 of us now. Don't you drop out, too.
Well, Val, you know the only reason why I go there, don't you?
Because you enjoy it, I hope.
Well, of course I enjoy it. I also enjoy being with you.
I know you do. Oh, Kelly, I have to tell you something.
What's that?
Well, look at that.
That looks very official. Internal Revenue Service.
Read it.
Dear Miss Bryson. What? It's unbelievable.
Well, it doesn't come as a total shock. I think deep down I always knew that I would never see any of that money, that the IRS would take it all. But that last paragraph, now that's pretty funny.
On completion of the final audit, you will be informed of how much tax you will owe? What?
Wouldn't that be the final irony? If I owed them money?
How can they do this to you? That money is yours.
Tell that to Uncle Sam.
I had several times. Believe me, it doesn't work. Oh, listen, I didn't mean to make a joke about it. I'm sorry. I know this letter's a big disappointment to you.
Well, it doesn't make me happy, that's for sure. But I keep telling myself, I mean, what do I have to complain about? I have good health. I have a thriving business. I have good friends. What more can a person ask for?
And you have grace under pressure. One of the many things I like about you. Val, would you mind if I, borrow this for a couple of days?
No. Show it to Mike and Nancy. I'm sure they'll get a big laugh out of it.
Well, I don't think any of your real friends will get a big laugh out of it, but, yeah, sure. I think I will.
Oh, my...
4-2. That's nice.
How's the interview?
Well, it was really nice of you to ask me to lunch today, Gary. I really didn't expect it. I called this morning just to congratulate you on your TV appearance last night. You were very direct, very articulate, very handsome, and really quite good.
Come on now, I'm not a TV star. Sometimes you gotta make a statement to the press, though.
Well done anyway. This is really cute. I'm not even going to ask, if you mind, a personal question. I'm just going to ask anyway.
Yeah.
Well, do you believe in Santa Claus?
What?
I don't mean that. I mean, are you involved with anyone?
Oh, well, see, I've been too busy lately to make a commitment like... That's not the truth. I've been kind of gun-shy, to tell you the truth. Some of my choices lately have been unfortunate.
Then finding the right one doesn't interest you?
Wait a minute, I didn't say that. But, there's time.
Don't be so sure, Chief. Don't be so sure about time.
4, 450, 500. Not bad for 3 days' work, huh?
You got all that for wiring a house?
Sure. I am one of the elite. A sensitive artist with a sensible trade, electrician.
Yeah. So what's next, Hector?
Well, now that's up to you. When are you going to get this theater of yours started?
Good time, man, a good time.
So what's holding you back?
Capital. That's what's holding me back. That's the only thing standing between me and a decent rep company in this town.
But is that all?
I've got less capital to deal with than you've got in your hot little hands right there.
Well, now, don't look at it too hard, because you're going to set it on fire.
Plus, I've got a greedy landlord. Doesn't know it yet, but he's not going to get this month's rent. But hope springs eternal.
Oh, hi, Jim. I hope I'm not interrupting or anything.
No, come on in. Hector Wolf, and this is Kelly McGrath.
Hi, how you doing?
Hector, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Hector's a theatrical associate of mine in California. And Kelly's a puppeteer by trade. He's an aspiring actor.
Oh.
You were missed last night. Not by me, but by Valerie.
Well, let's just say I'm glad I was missed by Valerie. Listen, there's something here that I think you might be interested in reading.
Yeah? What is it?
Well, considering your special interest in Valerie Bryson, I thought maybe you might like to take a look at this, just the third paragraph.
Oh, no, the poor kid. She's probably really depressed right now.
Yeah, she is.
Florida. It's really too bad. The IRS coming in like that.
Yeah, really.
Yes, hello. Yes, I'd like to place an order, please, for $50 of white roses. Yes, to go to Valerie Bryson at Crown Studios. And I'd like the note to read, money isn't everything. There's always love. Jim. I'm Jim Diedrichs, and I'll be down in about 5 minutes to pay for it and answer any questions, okay? Thanks a lot. Thank you, Kelly. That was very considerate of you to let me know.
Oh, yeah, well, a lot of people think that Kelly's just a considerate kind of guy. Here. Have fun with your games.
See ya.
Boy, what a ham. You really are an actor, Jimmy.
Well, thank you, Hector. You're a real pal, Hector.
No, for a minute there, I thought you needed glasses. You don't need glasses. You need a CNI dog.
What do you want? I got a sore arm. You got a sore head. You're a cliff here.
Oh, you are terrible. I mean, really terrible.
Okay, what I missed, guys?
Nothing.
How's our little bookmaker? What is it? The chick, your friend there? How's she doing?
Hey, listen. You got a good tip for me? I mean a good one.
I got the best tip for you. Don't ever play the horses.
Yeah.
Come over here.
I'm gonna get something to eat. Me too, before I get killed.
There's something I want to tell you, though. Something I don't like.
All right, Eddie?
I don't like people who spend a lot of time on phones. Now, just what the hell is all this garbage with the phone stuff?
Bet you can't guess the name.
Boxing, former IBF World Lightweight Champ Harry USA.
Look, Eddie, all that stuff that I told you about the bookie, that was... well, it wasn't true. But the thing is, you see, my girlfriend and I, well, we're having a lot of problems, and, well, she wants to split, and I'm trying to hold on to her. I mean, you know how it is.
No, I don't know how it is. Hey, look, you got lady problems, that's your problem, you understand? We're partners. Your trouble becomes my trouble. I don't need any trouble. I need you like I need a water on my nose. I mean, are you getting my drift?
Okay, I got you, Eddie.
You got problems, you take care of them. I take care of my problems. Man, woman, child, you take care of them. Get rid of them. You do what you got to do. Enough of this garbage. Let's sit down with these guys. We got business to talk about.
All right.
Finally, we're all together. Now, listen, we got to talk a little business here.
All right. So what do you got?
I got a nice size order. I mean, I'm talking heavy. Submachine guns.
Where?
Overseas.
Military stuff, huh?
How many?
2,000. Give or take a few.
It's gonna take a little juggling to get that out, isn't it?
No, it ain't gonna take no juggling. I told you, there's a big world out there. We gotta hit the foreign market. That's where the big bucks are. You understand my drift? That's where we gotta go.
Nice.
It's yours. What's my, yeah, scotch. No, wait, no, yeah, not the expense. Give me that regular stuff there, bar scotch. Sorry. I don't need that expensive stuff. I don't need that. Cold outside. Nice giant you got here, you know?
You're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, a buddy of mine, you know, this guy, you know, he told me about this place, you know. I was walking by, I figured I'd stop in. His name is, Gunther Wagner. Big guy. Bald head, you know, big. You know him? Yeah. God rest his soul. Anyway, I was wondering, you know, any of his buddies still hanging around here?
We're in the booth.
Yeah?